Welcome to Pour the Wine. It's Rom-Com Time, where we'll sip some wine and review all things rom-com on the Hallmark Channel. I'm Amy.
And I'm Garry.
And you can send us an email to pourthewinei'sromcomtime@gmail.com and let us know your thoughts about anything Hallmark related or maybe anything rom-com related.
Ooh,
We
yeah.
would love to hear from you.
We sure would. And if you want to help other Hallmark fans find our podcast, you can do so by giving us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify. But if you enjoy watching us, you can catch us on YouTube at Pour the Wine It's Rom-Com Time. Don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You said,
He said, Oh, I was just enjoying my wine for a little bit.
Yeah.
We switched to, what do we have today? A Chardonnay, I think, or is it a Cab Sav? Because
I don't know. It's just white.
It's just white. I think it's a Chardonnay, but it's about 1,000,000 degrees again.
I know, and it's supposed to be with the I guess humidity or whatever they call it. It's supposed to be like 110 tomorrow.
Yes,
I mean,
know.
we haven't hit 110s in years, man. What in the world?
Fall, sweater weather. So I was just enjoying this crisp white wine on this hot day.
So
all right,
tell us, what did we have for Heard It Through the Grapevine?
Well, we've gotten a lot of drops from Hallmark in the past few days. We'll talk about a couple today. We did, talk about this and do a quick video over on our social media, but some people aren't on there, and we definitely want to bring up a couple things. We'll still be sprinkling things in our podcasts, but we got a lot of information the other day, but we're just going to talk about two big things. We got 2 premiere dates. So Holiday Ever After, a Disney World Wish Come True, will premiere on Saturday, November 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, looking
of
forward
course,
to
that is Thanksgiving weekend. Of course.
Turkey Day.
And then 1 week later, a Grand Biltmore Christmas will premiere on Saturday, December 5th. At 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Looking forward to that one.
I know. It's getting very exciting. The more we get for Countdown to Christmas, the more exciting it is and the busier we're going to be.
I know. But I can't wait till we do our drawing of which movies we're going to review. I
know. Yeah, we haven't quite decided how we're going to pan that out yet this year.
Nope. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We're in the talks. The talks are happening.
Oh, you're silly.
I know. All right. Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right. Let me preface this by saying we received an email from one of our listeners, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And in part of the correspondence, we did ask him, to give us a few Christmas movie recommendations. And he gave us 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I can think of 4 off the top of my head. But he gave us some and that he enjoys watching every year. And, and we had said maybe we'll review one, so this particular movie is one of Steve's recommendations. So thank you very much, Steve. You did not disappoint. We actually enjoyed all of the movies, and we were able to watch them all during Christmas in July. Not that we had to during Christmas in July, but we did. That's when we asked him. So today we're going to be reviewing one of those movies called The Angel Tree. We had never seen it.
Nope.
It originally aired on the Hallmark Channel on November 21st in 2020 and is streaming on Hallmark Plus right now. It stars Jill Wagner as Rebecca and Lucas Bryant as Matthew.
Yep.
Now, Hallmark fans last saw Jill in 2021 in Mystery 101, Deadly History. Now, Jill was in all 7, I think there were 7 Mystery 101 movies with Christopher Palaha. I think there was some controversy when that ended. I think the fans maybe want that one back. We've never seen that one either. So
no.
She was also in several Hallmark movies before making the switch to Great American Family.
Right.
And she is right now in Taylor Sheridan's series Lioness, which is hugely popular. We watched like the first season of that. Yeah. And we loved it. We just haven't gotten back to it yet because we've been busy. And she was also in Apple TV's Imperfect Women, which aired relatively recently and is still on
good show.
Apple TV, Apple Plus. What's it called? Apple
Yeah, Apple TV.
Apple TV.
I
right
don't know
now.
what's called.
Yeah. Now, Lucas, he was in several Hallmark movies with 2024's The Real West with Kimberly Susted. That was the most recent one he
Right.
was in. Now, I did, just real quickly, I was looking up to see if he actually plays guitar and sings, because we have seen that a few times in
Yep.
his movies now on Hallmark. And he really does. And what's interesting is, when I was reading about this, they filmed this during 2020. So they had their 15-day quarantine before they started filming and all this jazz. And he talked about how, he knew this movie was coming up and everybody was secluded, of course. And he started thinking about songs, and he really thought they were going to use "Oh Christmas Tree" at some point in this because it's called The Angel Tree.
Right.
So he started just writing these little ditties, like he was using the music to "Oh Christmas Tree," and he never thought that they would actually make the movie. And he said, Jessica, who you're going to talk about in a little bit, the director, he was sending them to her and to someone else, and they really liked it. They really liked the little ditties he was doing. So that's how they ended up in the movie. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I was just looking up to see if he actually played and sung, and he does.
Yeah.
And he did. And I just read about that little tidbit and wanted to share.
Didn't that hat store look like the same one in the Hannah Swenson movie? Or
the hat store.
Well, not the Hannah Swenson. The one with the cowboy. Her ex-husband bought the store.
Oh, the Hope Ranch or
Hope
Love
Ranch,
at Hope
yeah.
Ranch or
Yeah.
something with Allison.
I swear
Sweeney?
that's the same hat store, but I could be
Oh,
wrong.
it might. Same set. I don't know. Maybe that would be something to look up. All right. I did just want to mention a few of the supporting cast members because we love them so much in this. Cassidy Nugent plays Cassie, Rebecca's daughter. She was really cute.
Yeah, she was.
Oscar Farrell plays Owen, Matthew's nephew, and Annabelle Kershaw plays Mimi, Rebecca's aunt.
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 Aren't you glad?
Yeah.
This is based on Daphne Benedis Grab's book of the same name, with Teresa Kale writing the teleplay. We last saw Teresa's writing work on Providence Falls. Jessica Harmon is the director. Jessica has directed numerous Hallmark projects, with the most recent two being All's Fair in Love and Mahjong and I'll Be Seeing You, which were all great.
We loved those.
Beautifully shot movies. Just like this one was.
Check and check.
So let's go ahead and drop the synopsis.
All right. Okay. You've come in at the end with that. Okay. A writer seeks the identity of the person who helps grant wishes that are placed upon an angel tree, and in the process reconnects with her childhood friend.
Oh.
No.
Don't you just love those childhood friends?
Yes.
All right. So let's pour it out. What did you think?
First of all, we might give away a few spoilers, but we are not going to give away the end. We're going to try not to accidentally spill the ending.
We'll try.
This might be hopefully just spoiler light. It'll be spoiler-ish, but not give away the end. All right. I actually, if I had to pour it out first, I just thought this was a really sweet, heartfelt movie. I loved the banter between Matthew and Rebecca. The two lead characters, obviously. I thought it was really fun. I thought there were funny lines. I thought the pacing was great.
Yeah.
I just, it's all about finding the magic and coming together. And it's, really about the spirit of the holidays and community. And I thoroughly enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
What about you? Time for you to pour it out.
I did too. I enjoyed the way the town was decorated. All the houses inside and out were decorated with Christmas stuff. It was beautiful. I loved the concept, which was 40 years, old. The Angel Tree, which I thought was really good. Rebecca, she said her. See, this is why I don't think she got hers, because she said it out loud. So Anyways.
So the premise is what? They put up an angel tree, people
Mm-hmm.
put their wishes on the tree, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden the wishes start magically coming true
Right.
throughout the season.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed it. Like you, I thought it was really well paced. I thought each character played their role really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, it was just a fun, and it was a little bit of a mystery because
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca's character is trying to find out who the angel is.
Yeah.
Who is the angel? And she's trying to get people in the town to tell her, and her daughter is doing the same thing. And it's just really just a fun,
And
it's a fun ride, actually.
Yeah, it is. And we usually watch these twice. We watch it
Yes.
first just to enjoy it, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes out. But this one had already come out. And then we watch it and we take notes. And I noticed on the second go around that there were some clues that kind of lead you to who it is and it's not going to be.
It's not, yeah.
So I thought it was interesting.
Oh, I didn't really watch it the second time for that, but that's interesting.
I wasn't either, but I just noticed those things. There was a couple of them. So
yeah.
All right. So you want to dive into our favorite scene?
Favorite scenes?
Yes. Or do you want to do the meet cute?
Let's unwrap the Merry Meet Cute.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to rate it. It's either going to be merry and bright, snow much potential, or ho ho no.
And in this case, it was a meet cute.
Yeah.
Matthews. Yeah. And it was at Matthews Diner, right?
Right,
so
right.
Rebecca,
Pine River Diner?
Pine River Diner.
Yeah, but Matthews.
Yeah, and I thought it was so cute because Rebecca shows up and Matthew is behind the counter and she's trying to get, she wasn't trying to get, that was when they were little, and she kind of shoots a straw at him, and then when they're bigger,
does she shoot a straw at him when they're little too?
Yes, at the beginning she runs into.
I think I glossed over that both times we watched it.
And then on the re-meet cute, she's kind of facing the other way, trying to get the paper off the straw, and Matthew, he kind of sneaks up on, not on purpose, and then says, "Hey," and she kind of turns around and shoots the straw paper at him and hits him in the face, and his nephew just starts laughing. So I thought it was kind of cute. I mean, it was kind of original, and I'm going to give it a snow much potential.
Snow much potential. Yeah. I mean, I think, well, that makes sense now because he says something about how her aim hasn't changed, and he's not standing there when she first goes up to the bar. She walks into the diner with her aunt and her daughter, and they meet some of her aunt's friends, and then she goes up to the bar to order a coffee, and they have all these fancy names for the coffee, which we'll talk about a little bit, right?
Yeah, they're so cute.
And then when he comes out and she shoots the straw, and it's just, I thought it was cute. And then they kind of hug, and like you said, it's a re-meet cute because they knew each other back when they were kids before she had to move away, the dreaded move away, right? For all those years.
I know.
And then, and she's on a mission to find out who the angel is for an article that she's writing. And she hasn't told him that yet, but her aunt comes up and is like, "Hey, she's here. Did she tell you she's here to find out who the angel is?"
Yeah.
So, and we find out right away in that moment that Matthew helps the angel, but he doesn't know who it is because he gets notes of things to do. He gets instructions. So, I'm with you.
Which is a pretty cool concept. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say snow much potential. I thought it was light. I thought it was fun. And we both laughed out loud, I think, both times with the straw.
Yes.
In that moment when she accidentally,
shoots
the straw at him. Yeah, so that was cute.
And Owen laughed, which is his nephew.
The nephew, yeah. All right, so let's talk about a couple of favorite scenes. If you had to narrow it down to two, where would you start?
I liked how Matthew always snuck up on Rebecca and scared her.
Yeah. And it's kind of a running joke throughout the whole movie.
And it was so funny because every time she tried to sneak up on somebody to eavesdrop, Matthew showed up right behind her, seconds later and just scared her. And she's like, "You gotta stop doing that." And then she would act like she wasn't eavesdropping or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I just thought those scenes were fun and they played really well. with each other
Yeah,
on
I
that.
agree. Their banter back and forth, and it was like it felt so natural the
Hmm.
way they both played off of one another. And I don't know, I mean, I'm sure all that stuff was written, but I don't know if they, improvised a little bit too, but they really did. They just had this sort of effortless flow between the two of them
Yep.
during the scenes where they did. And it was just reminiscent of two people who had known each other as kids, and they were kind of just right back in that mode,
Right,
sort
like
of,
they picked up where they left off type
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I agree with that.
the funny one was when she fell into the Christmas tree
Yes.
trying to eavesdrop on Matthew on a phone call.
Yes.
I laughed out so hard.
We
I mean,
did.
he's
We
so
laughed out
loud. It
loud a
was
few
so
times in this
funny. It
one.
was like I couldn't stop. I was like, and it looked so real. She did a really good job falling into that tree because it looked real.
Right. Yeah. I had that as one of my favorite
And
scenes.
she was
Yeah.
like, he was like, Matthew said, "Are you done decorating?" And she was holding a branch and she let it go and she goes, "I am now." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think, and also that scene, since you brought it up, he kind of accuses her of following him because,
Yeah.
she's trying to find out who the angel is, and he's got this call. And so she follows him outside, and she's like, why? Why would you think that? Like, she plays it's just the way they handled that scene
Yes.
was really funny.
Yeah.
And
So
she's like, what? Me? No, I
I'm not,
wasn't following
no
you, so
way.
just really cute and fun
Yeah.
banter. I like that. Yeah.
So what was one of yours?
Well, that was one, but
Okay.
you brought it up, so it doesn't count as one of mine. I really liked, like you, I just enjoyed all the banter scenes. I liked when he snuck up on her, and sometimes not on purpose, right? Well,
Hmm.
most of the time, I guess it was, but before the tree scene where she falls into it, they meet her. It's Rebecca, Matthew, Cassie, and Owen. So it's Rebecca and Matthew, and then Rebecca's daughter Cassie, and
Hmm.
or Matthew's nephew Owen, and they meet at the Angel Tree. And Cassie calls Matthew Diner Man. Hey, Diner
Yes.
Man. That's how like
That's
their
so,
character.
so
That's
cute.
like her nickname for him throughout the movie, which is
Yes.
really cute. And then Matthew and Rebecca kind of continue to sit on the bench, and they kind of razz each other, and she's like, she's going to do everything possible to find out. And he says he's going to do everything possible so she doesn't find out, So
Right.
right away, you kind of get the sense of how they're going to be throughout the movie. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really, I really appreciate that. And then he's got all of these, really so bad they're funny puns throughout the whole
Yeah.
movie. Like he's like, I think we slayed it, ha ha, or whatever. So that worked really well too, because he played it like they're supposed to be corny, and they are, but they're still kind of funny, tongue in cheek. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed that also. And then all of the coffee names
Oh my
were
gosh.
hysterical to me.
I know. What were some of them? Did you
Cool
write some down?
beans,
Cool beans, Java the
espresso
Hut.
yourself, Java the Hut.
I
It's
love you.
beginning to look a latte like Christmas.
Yeah, and then I love you a latte.
A latte, yeah, I love you, a latte. Yeah, it was
And what was it? A couple more was, can I call you Joe or call me Joe?
call me Joe
And then grounded forever.
for life. Yeah, you're grounded forever.
Those
Yeah.
are some cool names.
All right. Any other favorite scenes?
Just one more, and that was when he had Matthew had to talk with Owen. And
I had that one down. Also,
because
yes.
Rebecca told him just be open and honest with them. And when he was, Owen kind of called him out and said, well,
Yeah.
you stopped your coffee business because of me. And he's like, what? How did you know that? Because, kids know things. They just don't tell you. And so I just thought that was a real heartfelt moment and a talk between them two. And he ended up saying, you're going to help me. We're going to get this thing going. So, yeah, that was my last favorite scene.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I had that one down also. It was just a really good, heartfelt, where, if you really talk to kids and they start opening up to you, you realize they're thinking one thing and it may or may not be true. And then you can discuss it. And then they come to an agreement about helping each other, right? Like,
Yeah.
Owen's going to help him with his, is that when he decides he's going to help him with his coffee business?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yep.
Yeah, he says he'll do the coffee thing if Owen is on board too. And he kind of includes Owen. And Owen's probably, I don't even know how old he is, maybe a teenager, like
Yeah.
13, 14. I don't
definitely
know.
around that age.
Yeah, I enjoyed that scene too. It was just a really strong scene between the two of them, I thought.
Yeah.
And then I would have to say the end, but I won't talk about the details. So you kind of have just the reveal, and then you have some things after that are just
Right.
really great conversations,
Mm-hmm.
really great discussions about community and helping each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, the end. I don't want to say too much because I really hope people, if you haven't watched it, watch it, or pull it up on Hallmark Plus and watch it again, because it's just really,
It
really
was really
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Um, so did you have any wait what's?
Wait, what? Do you want to do Chemistry Uncorked first?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
We can do that.
Yeah. I
Let's
jumped
go.
ahead.
You
So we
did.
have what? House wine, which is forgettable or lacking chemistry at all. We have estate, which is warm chemistry, and then we have the Grand Reserve or the Grand Cru. It's electric chemistry. It is
Fire.
on fire.
Fire.
It's cooking wine, y'all.
I would go with Estate. I thought it was just lovely from the beginning. It was two old friends sort of hooking up. They didn't have that, oh my gosh, come here, baby,
Right.
kind of chemistry. But, I would say I would uncork an Estate bottle of wine for this one. Just warm, nice chemistry.
And it was throughout the movie too.
Yeah. And the banter, that's always a good sign of a couple if they can joke around with each other and take it lightly, which they do.
Did.
Yeah, which they did. So,
Again,
what about you?
No, I agree. The estate. It was some more chemistry, and I just love how she was trying to figure out who Angel was, and then he was in the background stopping her from finding out who Angel was.
Put roadblocks up for her.
And it was just some great.
It was really good.
And she wasn't mad about it, and he wasn't mad about it, and they just the banter back and forth with that was it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. So,
all right.
Now we can move on to wait, what? Did you have any?
The biggest one for me would be that no one sees the angel taking the wishes off of the tree. Now, I know we got a glimpse of like a hoodie, right? Someone in like a dark hoodie.
Blue hoodie.
So I guess you would kind of disguise yourself,
right,
as it were. But I was like, no, this was 2020. This was not like,
yeah, but
even
it's
like
small
1995.
Town, you know what I mean?
This is 2020 where there's cameras.
Everybody knows
cell
your name.
phones, a town that it seems like everybody knows your name. But I, I'm going to choose to let that go. That's not going to affect my score.
For 40 years. 40
years.
Yes.
This person got away with it. So.
Well, maybe she had help, or maybe they had helpers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oops.
I can't take you anywhere. Cannot take this man anywhere.
I didn't say anything. Anyways, you want to know?
I hope people are watching it and can see your beet red face.
Oh my God, I knew I'd be the one. Anyhow,
maybe you can edit it and go bloop.
Yeah,
Put like a bleep over it.
Maybe I will do that.
People will think you said a bad word.
So that was at around the 23 minute mark. Now I know where it is.
Okay, all right.
My weight was those marshmallows in those hot chocolate cups. They did not move.
I didn't even notice that this time. Usually I notice that.
I was like, okay, that's fake. And I love how Owen kind of blew on it and went like this, and the marshmallows didn't move at all. It was just, it was so funny.
Usually I pick up on that right away. I didn't even notice that.
But you got to be careful with these young kids. Yeah. So you don't want that hot chocolate spilling on anybody. But that was so funny.
All right, let's get into some cheers and jeers. So, what is your biggest cheer?
Just I just loved how all the wishes were granted. It was a bunch of townspeople getting together to make this stuff happen. So they were kind of like angels helpers. And I just thought it was really cool. And yeah.
Just what you just said.
Huh? What? Did I do it again?
Go ahead.
Did I do it again?
It's fine. Yeah. No, it's good.
All
It's
right.
kind of the moral of the story, right? There are
Yeah,
heroes
well, it's kind of
amongst
hard
us.
not to say
Yeah, yeah.
something, or
Well,
but
you end
what
up you do learn that townspeople help,
right,
right? Like during the, I mean, they talk about that. I mean, Matthew says that at the beginning.
right.
He helps the angel, like he gets instructions, but he doesn't know who it is because when you think about it, I mean, if it's a big tree,
Yeah.
one person can't. They're gonna, Santa needs help.
Yeah. And
Santa has elves, right?
and
So
one of the issues this time around was that Rebecca had written a column about it, which
yeah,
brought out even more people to
yeah.
write wishes and hang them on the tree. So it was even bigger this time around.
Right. She writes one article first
Mm-hmm.
just about the angel tree in general.
Right.
And then she basically doesn't get bribed, but her editor is like, if you can figure it out, I'll give you your own column. Right.
Yes. Yes.
So,
What
yeah.
about you? Did you have a what was one
Just
of
kind
your
of what you just talked about, just like the sense of community and, finding it in your heart to do good at a time when, you know, people do get down, they do get low, but there are a lot, we see so much bad these days. We see
mm-hmm.
so much of the opposite and we kind of forget because you get dragged down by news. You get
Yeah.
dragged down, and you and I were just talking about, and actually I was just talking about it with one of the kids about just social media and some of them are just the videos are just it's nonstop,
Right.
like real bad stuff, like
Yeah.
people getting injured and people getting into a fight, and it affects my brain, and I'm 54 years old,
I know. And heaven
and you
forbid
just
if
feel
you
you start
go
what.
ahead. I'm sorry. I was going to say, heaven forbid if you say something out loud, because the next time
Yeah.
you check social media, whatever you spoke about is on your phone. You're like, what?
Blast. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. But I mean, but you just feel like, and it can feel like that's all the world is, and it's
Right.
not, but
Yeah.
it just, you can see how that affects people and kids and, even adults. And it's just, so this is just a good reminder that there
Hmm.
are good people. There are heroes out there. You're
Yeah.
going to see them. You see them in all walks of life. You just don't always recognize them, right? Because it's
Right.
always like the bad seed gets the news. I wish we had more news stories about people doing good and
Right.
then kind of reverse that. But so I thoroughly enjoyed that message. I enjoyed the message of, finding the magic again if you
Right.
lose it,
Yeah.
especially at the holidays. Um, the banter between Rebecca and Matthew, I thought was so great.
Yeah.
So great. And you already talked about the way he kept startling her throughout the whole
Yeah.
movie. There's no big argument between the two of them. I always love it when we get a movie that there's no big
Right.
rub,
Hmm.
right, between the two of them.
I
I
agree.
loved her wardrobe. I would wear any of those sweaters anytime. I thought her wardrobe was so cute, and the red dress
Oh, the
was
red dress was
beautiful
fire.
at the end. Yeah, yeah, I thought that was great. And I love the Cassie character who played Rebecca's daughter, the
Yeah.
actress who played her. She's so cute because she's like this kid who is in LA, but she gets to go and have a good Christmas and snow, and she's all excited. She wants like hot chocolate and snow angels, and she's
Yeah.
just all into it, and she's all about helping her mom, and she's really complimentary of her mom. And
Yeah.
I loved that too.
Yeah.
I just thought it really worked.
Yeah.
So
All around, it was
yeah,
warm and fuzzy.
yeah. What about jeers? Did you have any
No,
jeers?
I didn't have any. No, I didn't. What about you?
No, I didn't. Oh, there is a military angle to this movie also
Yes.
that we haven't really talked about. And, I was glad that they put that in there. We've
Yeah.
mentioned this before. We live in a very large military town,
Hmm.
a military area, very strong in the area. And, lots of people aren't home for holidays and don't make it back, for the
Yeah.
holidays, can't come home. There's parents, siblings and things. And so it was a really good, I liked that they put that in there. I thought that
Yeah.
was a
And that was Matthew's younger sister
younger sister. She's
and
serving,
Owen's mother.
right, in the army. Right. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think at one point they say, people just in general want to believe in something good at Christmas. Like
Hmm.
you just innately want to. And this movie just really brought it out, I thought. So,
So what was your tinsel top moment?
my tinsel topped moment. Gosh, I was just trying to. I think it would be the Matthew and Owen talk.
Yeah.
because they finally, because Owen's kind of, if you have a teenager, they're kind of,
Yeah.
how's your day? Fine,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Owen's mom isn't home, and he's kind of feeling that, and he
Right.
feels like he's a burden to his uncle, but he doesn't want to say that. And then their conversation just opens it all up.
Yeah.
And it was just a really, poignant
Yeah.
part. And I really liked Rebecca's character's kind of evolution through the whole thing. I
Yeah.
thought that was really, really well done.
Yeah.
Also, what about you? Tinsel top moment.
I liked the Owen and the Matthew too, but I also liked Rebecca and her daughter Cassie's talk on the porch, which was decorated beautifully, and how Casey was just, saying this was the best Christmas ever, and you're the best mom, and I just loved that conversation.
Yeah.
So that was my Tinsel top moment.
I agree.
All right.
All right.
So you want to do the final pour?
The final pour.
Our overall rating on this one?
Do you want to talk about who you'd have a glass of wine with?
Oh, definitely.
Which character would you want to sit down and have a glass of wine with by the fireside?
I would do Mimi.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I like Mimi. She was good.
Interesting.
Yeah. What about you? Who would you sit down?
I'd really like to have a glass of wine with Matthew. I want to talk about all the coffee names. I want to sit down and have a discussion about his new business, how he's going to do it.
Okay.
He owns the diner, but he's going to expand into the coffee business, and we like coffee.
Yeah, we do.
And I like the names.
Yeah,
so
they were
I would like
fun.
to just have a discussion about that.
Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah. All right, now we can get into the overall final pour. Out of 5 ornaments, how many would you hang on the tree for this one?
I'm giving this one a 4.75.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really high.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I love the story. I love the meaning behind it all. And we didn't talk about the meat and potato of it because we didn't want to give it away. But
right.
I thought it was,
one of us didn't.
I thought it was... Just don't listen around 23 minutes, okay? But yeah. So what do you?
I would go a solid 4.5. I really enjoyed it. Okay. I thought it was really good. I haven't seen any of the Mystery 101s. I'm not real super familiar with Joe Wagner, but I loved her. Yeah, I loved. Was it Lucas Bryant? Mm-hmm. That played Matthew, and we've seen him, in several movies. So I just thought, I thought it was really well done, really well written, directed, the pacing. So I would go a 4.5. I really enjoyed it.
That's a good score. Yeah. I definitely would sit down and watch it again.
For sure. We'd have.
So thank you, Stephen, for giving us this little nugget. Yeah. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you for the recommendation, and some of the other movies might be coming your way for a review. We'll see.
So is that a wrap?
That's a wrap.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank you for listening. And again, if you want to help other Hallmark fans find our podcast, you can do so by giving us a 5-star rating on Apple or Spotify. And if you like watching our videos, you can catch us on YouTube at Pour the Wine is Rom-Com Time. And don't forget to click that bell and that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our episodes.
Instagram and TikTok so you don't miss a thing. Until next time,
cheers.